We had great fun until one of the children fell on the bottle and broke it into several pieces, thus ending the game. It was getting late and time for me to leave. Jose knew I was returning to Canada and wanted to give me a gift to remember him by, but he had nothing. No home, no food, no toys, no possessions. So he took the shirt off his back and handed it to me. Jose didn't stop to think that he had no other shirt to wear, or that he would be cold that night. He gave me the most precious thing he owned, the jersey of his favorite soccer team. Of course, I told Jose that I could never accept his shirt, but he insisted. So I removed the plain white t shirt I was wearing and gave it to him. Although Jose's shirt was dirty and had a few small holes, it was a colorful soccer shirt and certainly much nicer than mine. Jose grinned from ear to ear when I put it on. I will never forget Jose because he taught me more about sharing that day than anyone I've ever known. He may have been a poor street child, but I saw more goodness in him than all the world leaders I have ever met. If more people had the heart of a street child like Jose and were willing to share, there would be no more poverty and a lot less suffering in this world. Sometimes young people find life today too depressing. It all seems hopeless. They would rather escape, go dancing, or listen to their favorite music, play video games, or hang out with their friends. They dream of true love, a home of their own, or having a good time at the next party. At 16, I also like to dance, have fun, and dream for the future. But I have discovered that it takes more than material things to find real happiness and meaning in life. One day, I was the guest on a popular television talk show in Canada. I shared the interview with another young person involved in cancer research. Several times during the program, this young man, who was 20 years old, told the host that he was gifted, as indicated by a test he had taken in third grade. Turning my way, the host inquired whether I too was gifted. Never having been tested for the gifted program, I answered that I was not. When I returned home, my mother asked me, "Are you certain you aren't gifted?" I realized that I had given the wrong answer. I was gifted, and the more I reflected, the more I concluded that I had never met a person who was not special or talented in some way. Some people are gifted with their hands and can produce marvelous creations in their capacity as carpenters, artists, or builders. Others have a kind heart, are compassionate, understanding, or are special peacemakers. Others, again, are humorous and bring joy into our lives. We have all met individuals who are gifted in science or sports, have great organizational skills, or a healing touch. And of course, some people are very talented at making money. Indeed, even the most physically or mentally challenged person teaches all of us about the value and worth of human life. I think that God, in fact, played a trick on us. He gave each and every person special talents or gifts, but he made no one gifted in all areas. Collectively, we all have what it takes to create a just and peaceful world, but we must work together and share our talents. We all need one another to find happiness within ourselves and within the world. I realize now that each of us has the power to be Superman and to help rid the world of its worst evils: poverty, loneliness, and exploitation. I dream of the day when Jeffrey leaves the garbage dump, when Munial no longer has to separate used syringes and can go to school, and when all children, regardless of place of birth or economic circumstance, are free to be children. I dream of the day when we all have Jose's courage to share.